Yesterday's episode, last night's episode, was by far the most heartbreaking episode of them all. Utatum Seleku fell ill, guys. In case you missed it, let me just catch you up a bit. Utatum Seleku woke up at Mangwabe's house and he started feeling unwell. He went ahead to drive, and as he was driving, he felt that no man, I cannot drive. And then he requested for Ulwandle to come and drive him, and Lwandle came, drove him, and they were headed to go and see some Kes uncle. So now everybody is coming in and telling their own thoughts. I am just going to share their thoughts and mine. People are busy out here saying, why is he getting suddenly ill while he's on his way to meet Samke's uncle? Is this not a sign, a clear sign from the ancestors and God that do not continue with this number 5 journey, just end it while still ahead? I mean, it only makes sense. The universe communicates with us in different ways and different forms. We all know that Utatum Seleku is a firm believer of ancestors and, traditional stuff, meaning his way of communication will come through that portal. So he opened that portal himself by just being that person. Now the portal communication opened up. It's a communication. Like, for instance, if you go to a certain church and God himself doesn't want you to go there because that church is not a good church, you'll probably trip and fall when you try to leave your door, or that's a sign. That's just basically what I'm trying to say. I am a firm believer of such things because life is basically more spiritual than physical. What we see with our naked eye is just what we see with our naked eye, but there's a lot happening around us. That's if you understand the spiritual world. So Tatum Seleku, basically what I'm saying, I'm not going to get deeper into this, but what I'm saying is this. Tatum Seleku is a firm believer of ancestors, and that's a portal for him that's open already. So that's his way of communication. So if really this happened to stop him from meeting Usamke's uncle, then it's a clear communication. It's just an allegation, or not an allegation, it's just a thought that I am sharing. That's just me. But then again, guys, they already married. We don't know if there was a hiccup then because we get signs not to do stuff, but we still go on. We don't know if there was a hiccup then before they paid Lobola. We don't know. But some things, when you're supposed to do them and you get stopped, just get the message and don't do them. Number 5 is a luxury that the Mselekus don't need. They don't need number 5. I don't think Uflo is even happy about this 25-year-old coming into her yard to be a wife. Tatum Seleku has enough kids. He's only going to cause himself more stress by taking in another wife and saying that I am Isoga. No. He is old enough now to settle with the wives he already has. He knows his wives. You're dealing with people that you already know. Now you're bringing in someone else and your wives are saying no to the person that you're bringing in, and you expect things to run smoothly. It will never run smoothly. The wives already are not happy with the situation. Now, Umangwabe mentioned something. Let's not get deep. Umangwabe mentioned that now that he is in hospital, when he comes back, we won't be able to communicate our feelings as freely as we would before because we'll be tiptoeing around him thinking about the fact that what if we are faint or something like that. That's the only thing Honey is worried about. She's basically not worried about the well-being of the husband. Like, when your husband gets a minor stroke, all you have to do now is be as gentle as possible. No girl is worried about her not being able to say everything she wants to say the way she wants to say it. Mayeni is being cold, very cold, like Alaska. Like, girl is very cold. She's even saying she refused to attend a meeting that they had set up over there just before they went to see Utatum Seleku at night. She refused point blank. And when Umayeni called her, she was like, who am I speaking to? God doesn't have their phone numbers anymore. Okay. And then she continues to say on a diary session, it's going to come next week, that part. She continues to say, okay, I'm not going to quote it in Zulu. This man, as much as he got himself ill, he must not expect to come to me for me to nurse him back to health. Hey, girl is out of this. Like, she's had enough. She's no longer taking it. She is definitely not taking it. And then Umaxele, of course, Umaxele and Utatum Seleku are happy and they love each other. It doesn't matter the ups or the downs. Those two are ride or die. And then Umakumalo was crying. We saw her over there, and yeah, we know they both love each other intensely. We know that for sure. The two people that are confusing us right now is Mayeni and Mangwabi. And Mangwabi continues to say, Mena, it will be a farewell to Museleku when he comes back for his birthday party. Your girl is still insisting that she's leaving. I don't know what kind of a game she's playing over there, but it's kind of tiring because she's not going anywhere. She just wants to say she's leaving so that we can be talking about her leaving. And now we sound so stupid when we're talking about it because your girl ain't going nowhere. Your girl is not going anywhere. Anyway, guys, Kuningi, it's a lot. And on the next coming episodes next week, Umpumelelo is going to be talking about how this is a wrath from the ancestors. Exactly what I was just talking about. It's either the ancestors are just not happy, or don't get me wrong. When I talk about ancestors, I believe in what I believe in. I'm just trying to say, because I know Tatum Seleko and his family believe in that type of thing, ancestor thing. They even go to Amatuneni and they do their things over there. I'm talking about it based on that. It's not my experience or anything like that. So don't come for me. And it's important for people to listen to videos to the end, because as you listen to a video, you get to understand what the person was saying before you attack them. You know what I mean? Because people like attacking people. And we are all entitled to our own opinions. Just state your opinion and people will come and say, no, it's not like this. It's okay. But do not be mad at me because I'm telling you about my own opinion. Guys, come on. Let's be civil over here. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And of course, thank you for coming. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly consider doing so. I will see you on another video shortly.